Hello and welcome back to another video. I hope you are all doing well. Today is Monday and there actually is not a lot planned for this week in the house. It's so weird actually filming the start of this video in a bedroom that is almost done, so it's so nice to be in here, so nice to have a nice background as well. But yeah, as I was saying, not much is going on this week. Sam managed to get all the scaffolding work that he wanted to get done last week, so all the fascia, soffits, guttering, dry verges are all done, and it looks so different outside. It's unbelievable the difference it's made with changing the brown out for the agate grey, and then we went for black guttering, and we also changed the Tudor that we've got on the house as well from brown to black, so it looks totally different out there. And I will show you in a minute what it looks like because the scaffolding is actually being taken down tomorrow. I'm pleased it hasn't been taken down already because I did not get time to film anything of what Sam did last week, which is so gutting, but there was so much going on that yeah, I just didn't get around to it. So I'll give you a pan of all of that in a little while. But it is actually looking really cloudy out there, so I think I need to get that done sooner rather than later, or else I am going to get rained on. But yeah, this week is going to be a bit more of like a chilled week, I would say. I've got to tidy and clean up the house. It has been a bit neglected from last week's work. I did try helping Sam do some fascia, soffits and guttering, and I have also been trying to get this room put together a lot more, so there has been a lot of like sorting out, organising and that kind of thing, but it's just so dusty and dirty everywhere else that it needs to get sorted because my mum is coming to stay for the weekend whilst myself and Sam go to our lovely friend's wedding, which we are really looking forward to. And then shortly after that, so actually it's only next Sunday, oh no, we leave on Saturday, that we actually go to Cornwall for a week. So there is a lot going on, and we've decided now with regards to any more housework, we're going to start again after our holiday. So the next area that we will be moving on to is the landing, the stairs and the hallway downstairs as well. And then with regards to the outside work, Sam also wants to get like the porch done and the lower bits as well, because where the bay window is and stuff, the guttering and all that hasn't been changed around there yet. He just wanted to prioritise what was up high first before the scaffolding gets taken down. 2 seconds after I put the camera down and this happens. I was literally just putting my shoes on to go outside to get up the scaffolding and show you what Sam's done, but I think that's going to have to wait because honestly I don't know what's wrong with this weather, but the rain and wind today is unbelievable. Like, this has just come out of nowhere. So annoying. I just want the sunshine back. Also, please ignore the state of the bottom of the garden. We had to move all of the furniture and stuff from this end that was here because of the scaffolding. So tomorrow, once this has gone, that'll have to all get put back to normal. And also, so embarrassed to even show you, but the weeds in the garden are unbelievable. So that is also going to need to be sorted. But I refuse to go out there whilst the weather is like this. Okay, so it's a couple of hours later in the evening now, and the sun seems to have made its way out. It's over there setting, and it's dried out quite a lot up on the scaffolding, so I thought I'd just quickly show you what Sam has done. So these are the windows, by the way. I don't think I've actually showed them properly from the outside, but this is agate grey colour wise for anyone that may or may not be interested. And by dummy sash in my previous video, for those that are not sure, it just basically means that they all look like they open, whereas some of them, if you didn't have dummy sash like that, wouldn't kind of stick out like this one does. So yeah, that's the whole kind of point of a dummy sash window. But yeah, now all this has been done. This was all brown before. If I can insert any photos that I've taken, because I know I did take some befores, I'll try and include it in here somewhere. And then the guttering has been changed. This was brown as well. Sam has sprayed these black because they were also brown, and then in the rosewood bit underneath, which was brown, there was like circle vents and stuff, so they've all kind of been removed and replaced. So yeah, this is what the back looks like, and then as I come round to the side, you'll be able to see the dry verges. So it's gone all the way up here. Here are the dry verges. We've gone like a grey colour, like an anthracite in that, and then you'll be able to see all the soffit underneath going all the way up to the top there. Now when you're up there you can see so much all in around and in everybody's gardens, but yeah, it's definitely quite high. And then again another agate grey window, and then as I follow it around the front, sorry I got a bit nervous there because I'm out in public and there are people around probably watching me thinking what the hell is she doing. But yeah, so across the front here we've got the Tudor, which is this part here. This was all kind of brown and now it's been changed for black and it looks so good now. The only bit that hasn't been done with the Tudor is the bottom part here, because the scaffolding is in the way of that. So as soon as this is down tomorrow, then that bit can be done. But it just looks so different and so much better now that they actually match the windows. Slowly getting rid of the brown, and then if I just come up onto this bit here and just show you this one last section. So yeah, it looks totally different, and I can't wait for the rest of the house to be done now. The other thing that I do want to get done is have this roof all cleaned up. Now I know just around the corner from ours, sorry, I'm just trying to get down the ladder here. I know just around the corner from ours somebody has actually sprayed the tiles, so that could be an option, but I'll have to speak to Sam and see. But yeah, it just looks so much better. I just thought I'd show you what the fascia, soffits and guttering looks like without the scaffolding. You can see it's so much better now and I am obsessed. Although saying that, because these windows are still brown down here and this one, this kind of draws your eyes towards there. So once these are changed in the future, it will look totally different, like a completely different house. But as you can see here, we've got the kind of brown old fascia, soffits, and then there's no kind of dry verges on that part there. So now we've kind of changed all this up here. You can't actually see because of the shade, but we've got the agate grey at the bottom there, and then obviously the black guttering at the top. And then if I probably show you from the side, if I zoom that back out, sorry, you can kind of notice the difference between that and that. It's probably better lighting actually. And there, what the dry verges look like, so that will come across and down here, but Sam didn't need to get that bit done whilst the scaffolding was up. It was actually in the way. So yeah, that's the back of the house, and I'll show you round the front. Oh, and also this is what the old soffits look like. The lighting really does not want to show. I'll see if I can show it better out the front. This is probably a better view of the soffits. So underneath it kind of look like this with the vents in them, and obviously it's been changed for what looks like this now, if the lighting will actually focus. So you've got the agate grey underneath there, and then the Tudor board is almost complete. Sam's just got to fit the bottom one all across the front here. It does look really odd without it, so yeah, I'll look forward to that being done. But it just looks so different compared to this, which is still brown and awful at the moment. Can we please just take a moment to appreciate these stunning tulips. When I was at the market last week, the guy there was like, you need to try these tulips, because I originally went to pick out some peonies because he was like, they are so beautiful, and he was not wrong. There are still two yet to bloom, and I have pulled off the brown orangey bits. I don't know the correct wording for it, so I do apologise, but yeah, that was what was steering me away from actually buying them, because I really can't stand the bits that are on the ends of here, because they just literally powder all over the place. But I noticed that as they start to open and you can reach your hand in there, you can actually pull the bits off of them before they start to kind of go that powdery texture. So yeah, I did that with all of them so that it doesn't kind of leave excess stuff everywhere. Not that it matters anyway, because our television is literally on the floor. You can see how disgusting all of this flooring is, but that's just the reality of it. But yeah, I just couldn't not show these. I have literally been sat here for a solid 10 minutes whilst Oscar and Rosie were play fighting on the bed. I just could not film with them making a racket behind me. But I think, well, Rosie's here and she's panting away. They've finally settled a little bit. But I do apologise for the lack of content this week. It's been such a crazy week. We're on Thursday already, and there's been so much that has gone on. We've had the scaffolding taken down this week. I say there's been so much that's been going on. There hasn't actually been a lot of like housework as such. I mean, when the scaffolding got taken down, I was outside the front kind of like sweeping everything. Same goes for around the back, just to make sure that there wasn't any like nails and screws anywhere for the dogs to hurt themselves on. And also we do not want to be changing any car tyres either. And I don't know if I've mentioned, but we are going to a wedding this weekend for our wonderful friends, and we're really looking forward to that. But the preparation has been insane. Like, the amount of things as a woman that you feel like you need to get done. So as you can probably tell, I have decided to chop my hair that little bit shorter. So yeah, it's looking nice and fresh. Covered all the greys from the root down, so it's probably looking a bit dark at the moment. And actually I probably look a bit odd because I have done LVL, so I've lash lifted my own lashes. I don't know if you'll be able to see, you don't need to see my face up close, but yeah, and you can't put anything on them for at least 24 hours. So I've done that this week. I've also went and had my nails done, which I don't generally do at all. It's not gonna focus, is it? There we go. So I've just gone for a nice pretty colour. I can't show that over so well, that's better. So yeah, sorry the camera's out of focus there, but yeah, decided to have my nails done last minute today as well, instead of doing it myself. Normally I've got a gel nail kit that I just kind of do it. Since COVID I've been doing my nails as and when I feel like it with that, but yeah, I just treated myself last minute. And also with regards to the dress, I have tried on so many dresses, it's unbelievable. Sorry, I just had to stop for a minute there because this little one and Rosie are play fighting yet again. Sorry, but as I was saying, dress situation. So for the wedding, Sam is part of the groomsmen, so he is wearing like a navy suit, brown shoes, brown belt, and I believe his tie is a tan colour. I could be wrong, but that's the kind of theme that it is. And the dress code is formal summer elegance. So I have tried on, no joke, about 25 dresses just to find the right one. I did have this beautiful red dress, really pretty, and I have still got that one as a backup, but in the end I managed to find this nice pretty dress, so I will probably show that just so that you can see what it looks like. But yeah, with all of this preparation this week and trying to sort of get ourselves organised, I've literally lost track of time. It was Oscar's birthday yesterday, so he turned 4, which is really sweet. Like, we have a 4-year-old, not a child, a dog, and it wasn't that long ago that Rosie actually turned 2. So yeah, it's just crazy. And tomorrow it's actually mine and Sam's kind of 5 years officially together. So yeah, my brain has gone into overload. We are off from today, so we've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. Tomorrow is the day that we actually travel to the wedding venue because we've been invited for the whole weekend, which is really, really lovely. So we're just going to look forward to a nice kind of chilled one before we're back to work next week. But then it's not long after next week that we actually go away again. So all of a sudden we just seem to have all of these plans. So content like this week and next week are probably going to be very minimal with regards to like house renovation and stuff. So I do apologise if you found this boring because there's not really a lot to show at all. There's not been much more progress in the house. I haven't changed the accessories in the second bedroom yet, so there's nothing really to show in there because I know I said I was going to show that in the previous video and never did. So fingers crossed next week I'll just have a bit of time just to kind of like titivate around and just change up a few things in that bedroom especially. But yeah, with regards to like the outside of the house, now that most part of the fascia, soffits and guttering has been done, the next part will be moving kind of to the porch area, which Sam's kind of got to build around, and also the lower parts that I will have just showed you of the fascia, soffits and guttering on the lower roof that we've got where the garage area is. So yeah, all in all it's pretty hectic, but not really a lot of housework. I just feel like already this room is just become so dusty and mucky that it just needs a good old clean. So I think tomorrow morning I'm going to get the place all cleaned up, ready for my mum to come and stay. Oscar and Rosie will be very pleased that they get their grandmother over for the whole weekend. I'm just adding this little clip in here because I knew I was going to forget to show you the dress, but this is the wedding guest dress that I've decided to go for. It has also got like a belt that goes around it, and the top of the, brilliant, I've just dropped that on the floor. The top of the dress, where the straps are, sorry, are kind of like that tie detailing, so it can be adjusted, and it's just pretty and florally. And also I picked up, now these are clean, these would not be on the brand new carpet if they weren't clean, but I ended up buying a pair of like gold strappy heels to wear for the wedding as well. I haven't got a pair like these, so I thought that would look quite nice together. And the dress was from Style Cheat, I believe, and if I put my nails next to it, I think, yeah, colour wise I think I've done well. And then the heels here are from New Look. I think, yeah, these were £37.99 for anyone that's interested. That's obviously not going to focus. And then the dress, I'm not 100% sure, but for anyone that's interested, I will link it below. Lastly, I just want to thank you all so much for supporting me and watching my videos, subscribing, commenting, liking. It really does mean the absolute world to me, and I can't believe so many of you want to actually sit and watch me and my journey and my life with house renovation and everything like that. If there's anything that you are interested in watching as opposed to kind of house renovation, please do let me know. I am considering filming our Cornwall holiday that we're going to have because it's just one of those things I want to look back on and remember. So please do let me know if that's something that you're interested in, because I think I will want to film that. It will definitely be outside my comfort zone. I'm not in a room by myself, but it's definitely something that I want to push myself to do. So yeah, please do look out for that. But with regards to next week, I think it'll just be a week of cleaning and just organising the house ready for when we actually go away for a week. And like I say, my mum's coming to stay again, so I do thank her for that, for looking after Oscar and Rosie all the time, her little grandpups. But yeah, so I want to get it spick and span ready for her. So this week, probably as well as next week, I do apologise, the lack of content will not be so great, but fingers crossed I can pull it back with a nice lovely holiday vlog style video.